All right, Happy Crumpin here with the test subject, Mr. Edgar. Hello.
Hello.
So we're going to be playing a game with the new chapter approved. Very exciting. I am bringing the Liberator Assault Group. I don't have all my models here, so I had to proxy a little bit. You'll be fine. And then Mr. Edgar is bringing some Star Shatter Arsenal. Basically, the way it's going to go for me is I'm going to go big Dante Brick with the Sanguinary Guard. I actually painted these guys, and they don't look terrible. They don't look terrible, and I painted it, which is very impressive. I do have Mephiston, because Mephiston's a Toll Chad. I've got the Sanguinar. And then I've got one Chaplain who's leading the Blade Guard Vets. I don't have my Chaplain model, so I have a Chaplain Jump Pack leading the Blade Guard Vets. But it's a Chaplain. He's got the Fight First enhancement once per game. I've got 2 squads of JPI. I've got 2 squads of Scouts. I've got obviously the Fight First with the Blade Guard Veterans. This is not a Rhino, it's an Impulsor. My Impulsor just isn't here, so this is what I'm using for right now. Didn't prep, what up? 2 Ball Predators, one of them looks like a normal Predator, but you'd be wrong if you thought that. And then 2 Ballistas, one of them looks like it's not painted, that's because it's not. And then I got Incursors, they're going to be inside the Impulsor. So what the Incursors are going to basically do for me in this game is they're going to give me that 6-inch scout on the Impulsor, so I can basically get it wherever it needs to go. And then they'll get out, do whatever they need to, whatever Blood Angels or shenanigans they need to do, and then the Blade Guard Vets and stuff will hop into it. And that's more or less the army. Oh, yeah, and I do have a unit of Inceptors with Bolters because I think that's really valuable in the current meta. So, Mr. Edgar, he'll go ahead and tell you what he's got in Star Shatter.
Yes. Basically, I have 2 DDAs with
Doomsday assholes.
nice big cannons. I have 2 blobs of Wraiths.
2 Blobs of Wraiths.
With the Cryptofolds and the
With the
Necrons.
Murder Buckets. Oh, I hate you.
I'm considering maybe dropping 1 and putting another Reanimator in.
Yeah.
We will see. Need
Cool.
some testing. 1 Reanimator, 2 blobs of Flayed Ones with Infiltrate. 1 Hexmark Destroyer. He has the enhancement of -1 damage.
He's a jerk.
For a vehicle within 6.
We will always be the Silent King.
And the Catacomb Command Barge.
Oh, okay, so you're bringing the Reservoir thing.
Yes,
Yep,
with
okay.
the enhancement of reroll 1 civilian wounds
Cool,
within
fair
6
play.
of him.
Yep.
And then the king
Doing the King thing.
is the king.
Cool. So we are on playing GW layout number 1. We've got some really cool objective markers. We got Team Scotland. It was a pleasure meeting up with that. I think I got that from Adam, who's one of the coaches for them. And he's actually a member of the Discord. So Adam, shout out to you. We love you. 2 Team Norway objective markers. 1 Team Mexico objective marker, who had the coolest jerseys at the WTC, by the way. Shout out to you guys. That was definitely the coolest. I think I got that one from Abraham. I think it was Abraham, yeah. And Northern Ireland. So those guys were just super cool guys. That's the first time I got the bricks beat off of me by AAA CDC. That's when I learned the doom of AAA CDC. Yeah, man. So we're about to play a game where we have the new cards. Everything's good to go. And we will be back. Okay, Blood Angels go first. So for round 1, I draw a sweet No Prisoners and a sweet Overwhelming Force. Basically what I did is I scouted forward with my Impulsor, which looks like a Rhino, but it's an Impulsor, I swear. And my, whatever they call the Incursors, hop out. Then I jump my Blade Guard Veterans in. And then I move the Impulsor up. I surrounded him with my Incursors. I got Mephiston right here, and I got a Ballistas who did an advance here. So basically the whole point is, the Wraiths, if they want to charge, they can't surround me, because I did leave holes for the Wraiths to base me right here. And then they're going to have to pile into the rest of my units, which will allow Mephiston to get in there, heroic, and precision out at the Technomancer. So it's just not really an appealing target. If he wants to do it, I'm pretty happy if he does it. So I don't really think he's going to go for it, but maybe he will. As far as No Prisoners is concerned, this unit of Scouts came up. They're going to go for a 3-inch charge into this unit of those things. And this squad is going up for a charge into this squad, which is my Oath target. So it'll be 3-inch either on both sides. Advance this nerd up. Dante's basically staying the same place, and my JPI are basically staying the same place for this turn. So I'm going to get probably 4 No Prisoners, hopefully 4. It's possible I get 2. And I'll get nothing on Overwhelming. I'll probably just end up dishing that for CP. So shooting phase is going to be basically negligible. I think I'm going to throw grenades over here. And then I'll be back after the charges are made. So I made both charges. These Scouts made it. I killed 3 with a grenade over there. And then I made it 6-inch charge, 6-inch charge. So this is pretty simple. This is my close combat unit. So there's going to be 21 attacks from Scouts. Do you have anything you want to do, Eddie?
I don't have anything.
You want to grab your ankles? All right, so basically these are all hitting on 3s, full rerolls because it's in my Oath target. I'll reroll that was clearly cocked. And then these dice. And then I'll reroll all these misses. And it is strength 6, so I am going to be winning you on 3s, which is hilarious. Because Blood Angel Scouts play the game differently. 3 bonus ones. I'm gonna wind you here. These are all AP1 Eddie, so if you can just roll them over there.
Yep.
This is gonna be just dropped a few. Oh geez, just dropped 2. Whatever, it was 2 of them. So it's gonna be 5, 10, 13 at AP1, please.
13 AP1s.
Yep.
5 ups.
Yeah, something like that. That's what. And then over there, it's not exactly the same, so I'll roll it because it could be a little different. 3s, all hit, win on 3s. This is from the Chainsword, 4 at AP1. And then I'll have 1.
They did.
All right, cool. So that won't roll this. All right, so I will go ahead and get those points. I'm not going to consolidate onto any objectives or anything because I think that'd be dumb. Just give them like overwhelming and stuff. So I'm going to get 4 no prisoners. I am going to go ahead and ditch, bring, what was it called? Overwhelming force?
Yep.
Not a bad turn 1. I got to get rid of 2 of his skirmish units. He's going to have to kill these 2 skirmish units. I accept that. It was an easy trade. I have more units than him, so I think I'm cozy trading out the skirmishers. And with that, we'll go on into your turn number 1. Okay, so end of movement phase for Necrons. Turn number 1. Mr. Edgar drew a Bring It Down and a Cleanse. He's basically set himself up. He's going to get Cleanse for 2 right here in the middle with his Wraiths. That sounds cool. Since I had these dirty girls here, he's just going to remain stationary with his DDA, blow them up. This DDA did move up, and he's going to take this little angle here. I don't know if you guys can really tell. Yeah, if you don't mind, if you put the laser up, that would make it easier. Yeah, just to see like the scouts over there. He's going to shoot with the DDA, and he's got his other Wraiths positioned just to finish him off some shots. He's not ready to really come forward. He understands I can come pick this up in my turn if I want to, but he also just accepts that. That's fine. Spoiler alert, I probably won't do it. Now, I did something over here, which I was trying to trap Eddie with, and this is actually really cool, because Eddie's clearly been getting better at the game, because he didn't fall for my trap. I do this stuff all the time to people, and this is something I think you guys might benefit from learning. So if you look at kind of this laser here, there is an angle where he could shoot this totally painted gray ballistas, and it's right here. So his DDA really very easily could have moved up to shoot that thing, and grab that lane, and destroy my ballistas in my turn. What a lot of people will do is they'll see, oh, I get to murder that thing, so they'll move up and try and murder it. I accept that he murders it, because the second he moved his DDA here, it's basically like a free charge for my JPI and my Flamer boys to get to do their shooting. So I get to pick up his DDA for a very minimal commitment, and that is a great thing for me. So it's something that I do all the time, whereas I give people the angle to shoot my army, but it forces them to get into a bad position. So Eddie didn't take the bait. Well done. So he's just going to go and proceed with the shooting phase. He's going to murder both of these 2 units of scouts. He's going to cleanse for 2. And are you going to ditch the Bring It Down probably?
Probably.
Yeah, I'll probably ditch the Bring It Down. So we don't really need to do these shots unless... Hell, do the shots. It's a DDA.
So DDA into the scouts.
Yep.
D6 plus 1.
4 or 5, because blast.
Yep. On 3s, because it's the one that moved.
Yep. You should be in reroll 1 Zora this turn. Like, I don't know why you were in...
For your armor of content and stuff.
Yeah, okay, fair play.
Yeah.
On that DDA. Armor
on
content, you're
2s.
cute. Alright, that's 4 dead. And then the other one will die for that. We know I can film the rest. Alright, so he gets 2 points. He's not charging anywhere. Unless you just really want to charge them into my castle here.
No.
If you want to, bro.
No.
Yeah, so that's all that. So then we'll go into round number 2. No one will be getting a challenger card for this round, because I scored 4 on secondaries and he scored 2.
Yep.
And we'll be back after I move and all that stuff. Okay, so essentially another turn of absolutely nothing will happen. I drew a cleanse and I drew a Bring It Down. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah, kind of.
Is that interesting? Okay. So basically all I did is I shuffled some things. So I got some OC on this objective now. Well, a little more OC. I scored 10. I'm going to get cleanse here. And I'm going to get cleanse. Oh, I guess I don't even have to come out here because I can cleanse here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just not going to do this at all. It's your turn. No, I still want to deny you the primary to you. OC3, so we'll just leave him. I won't put Mephiston out.
Yeah.
Cheers. So I'm going to cleanse with the scout because he did pass his battle shot. And that's basically it. I'm going to ditch Bring It Down because I'm not going to be able to score it. I'm going to deny the primary to him. It doesn't matter if they get battle shocked. I'm not charging anything. Dante did hit a big advance, so he's all the way up in this corner now. Because when you advance with +1, you roll 6, and you go 19 inches. It's basically teleporting.
Yeah.
I love Dante. That's my turn. I'm going to go ahead and ditch Bring It Down because I ain't doing that. And we'll be into Eddie's turn 2. Cheers.
Yep.
All right, so Eddie's rolling some shots while I'm going to explain what happened. Basically, he drew... Oh.
Forgot the thing.
He forgot the thing.
Tactical
Oh, yeah, roll the tactical whoop whoop. We'll do the tactical whoop whoop on camera. So basically, these races are just going to... All right, so let me start over. Eddie drew an assassinate. and he drew no prisoners. The way he moved is this bad boy came up. He's going to go kill this impulsor, most likely. This dude and this guy are going to murder this one little lone scout. You don't have to roll that. He's dead. Look at that. Then the Wraiths in his turn moved, and they are going to do what we affectionately refer to as the tactical whoop whoop into Dante, which is they just flew over to cause mortals, and then they're going to land here. They're going to out-OC my impulsor, and they're going to potentially charge. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
He just repositioned the Wraiths over here. That's basically all he did. This is the turn where he kind of does have to initiate a little bit because he drew the Assassinate and the no prisoners, which is annoying. So we're going to roll his tactical whoop whoop, the mortals from the Wraiths.
4 up.
Oh, that's really good.
That's 8 mortal wounds. It's not capped.
I hate that. So I'm going to spend a CP for a 5 Fiona Pain.
Yep.
That really hurts my feelings a lot. That was a bullshit roll, Eddie. Okay, so I saved 1, so you're going to kill 2, and the guy's going to take a wound. That was real bad. Okay. I didn't like that at all. That doesn't feel good to me. All right, go and do your shooting phase.
I was counting on killing 1.
I was counting on not losing 1, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Definitely counting on not losing 2. Yeah. Carry on.
So, DDA into the impulsor.
Yep.
D6 plus 1.
DDA.
7 shots.
Oh, okay. All right, it's happening.
On 2s because you're on an objective.
Yep.
2 misses. And
3.
toughness.
T9. Oh,
So
2s.
Nope.
Yep. 5.
So, yep. 5.
Get fucked. 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay.
I think I got 4 left.
Then we go the Wraiths.
I'll look it up. Maybe it's 2 left. I forget how many impulsors have.
So that's...
We'll do this, and then we'll be back. Okay, so end of the battle round. Eddie is not charging very wisely. My impulsor did blow up, and it killed one of my Blade Guard vets. Almost murked another Sandguard. Didn't quite, because I still had the... Oh, I don't have the Fiona Pain anymore. It's a new phase. He is dead. Damn, son. Sandguard got brutalized this game. Whoa. And, yeah, this guy's dead, so you got 4 no prisoners?
Yes.
You did take 3 on your race, but whatever. Good turn for you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that actually went super excellent. Now there's some serious pressure on Jay Dizzle, so let's find out how he responds on next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Okay, so it's battle round 3 now. So I went ahead and I took the defend. I drew a defend, and I also drew an extend. So unfortunately, now I do kind of have to push. I lost way too many Sandguard in the last turn. That was very obnoxious.
Yes.
So now I'm gonna murder this race squad. I'll just push through. I've got enough to push through. And I did advance and charge these guys. They rolled a 5, so they're gonna go into this DDA. I'm also gonna bring this guy. He's also gonna charge in this DDA. So this DDA will be effectively basically here. And just because of the way the king is positioned, he won't be able to heroic in. He did Overwatch, kill one of them.
He can't heroic into these.
Why not? Oh, he's not a walker. Important. Yep. And then this dude will be Overwatching again in the charge phase, which is annoying, but it is what it is. Nothing I can do to stop it. So I'll see what he wants to do. I'm going to go into the shooting phase now. Basically, I am going to be blasting this DDA with my dudes over here. I got a Hunter Killer. I've got a bunch of stuff. Yeah, what you got? Oh, yeah, he has a challenger card. What do you have?
I got the all-in. It's
either a super easy secondary that you're going to score no matter what. And then all in is 1 unit from your army that has not been selected to fight this phase until the end of the phase. Each time a model in your unit makes pile in, you can do 6 inches. And you don't have to end the move closer. That's beautiful. So we'll see how he does it. So shooting phase is coming up now. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and start by shooting a Hunter Killer. Right. You know what? Let's go and start over here. I'm going to shoot my Ballistus, and I'm going to go ahead and blast into this nerd. And then this guy's going to shoot here, and we'll be back when it's done. Okay, so we completed the charge phase, and we started the fight phase. He passed all of his battle stocks from Dante. So Dante assassinated the freaking Technomancer or whatever. And then over here, the 3 remaining Sanguinary Guard went into the Reanimator. They wounded him a total of 11 times. With an AP of 3, how many 6s did you roll, Eddie?
6.
You rolled 6 6s out of the 11 saves you had to take. Okay, cool. How many Fiona Pains are you about to pass?
It's damage 2.
Here's 2.
So I have
10.
10.
Yep.
4 ups.
My God, I hate you.
I told him he knows my roles.
It's true. It's
So-
true. It's true. Let's see it, baby.
4 ups. 1,
You live on
2,
one.
3, 4, 5. I live on 1 wound.
You're a piece of garbage. You know that. You're human filth. All right. With that,
Necron.
are you going to interrupt, sir?
Yes, I do.
All right. Please feel free to interrupt.
I will interrupt with... Here you are not on an objective, doesn't matter, at least to me. I will interrupt with this squad.
Dope. I'll spend my last CP to be armor contempted, and you will now be -1 to hit, -1 to wound, and basically no AP.
Yeah. That's fine.
We'll take you down to 3.
Yep.
Boom. And he's going to do his pile-ins. He's going to probably do nothing. If he does something, I'll turn the camera back on. Okay, so basically something stupid happened. Eddie rolled ungodly well with his race, and I'm saving on 2 armor saves. 6 of them went through. Mind you, it's hitting on 4s, winning on 4s. And then I rolled, 4 1, so to still give me 2 deaths and guard. Thank you, Eddie. I appreciate your service.
Stuff happened.
I appreciate your service making it not look like Blood Angels are OP now.
Yes.
So that's going to be... These guys are now dead. That's great. Okay. Oh, shit. Now I actually really have to look. Is that out of coherency?
Kind of looks like it.
Yeah, because if that's out of coherency, then I have to do this a little bit differently.
Nope, you are in
Oh, thank God.
coherency.
Oh, thank goodness. All right, okay. All right, thank goodness. Okay. Because that would have been real bad if I was out of coherency there. All right, finish your attacks, you dog.
Yeah. I mean, the 1 murder bucket and the technomancer will not kill the last
Uh-huh.
guy.
Yeah, sure. Go and roll it. I'm going to keep the camera on.
So 4s, we were 1s.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Strength 5.
So 4s.
So 4s.
All right, there we go.
Nothing.
And then the tank. All right,
Technomancer.
-1 to hit, reroll the 1. Okay, and then -1 to wound.
1. AP2, damage 1.
Save.
Yeah.
All right. That hurt my soul.
The other guys will not kill the last.
No. Thank goodness. That which is really all that needed to happen. Okay, cool. So we'll go into the rest of this. I'm gonna go and roll the Blade Guard vets off screen. It's a lot of dice, and we'll pick up the rest of these nerds. Okay, end of the turn. I think the game actually looks pretty darn good. It was just pretty funny the way dice go. But this is one of the things, guys. Like, it doesn't actually matter how dice go if it doesn't matter. Because like the reality is that I still cleared up that squad. This squad is still tied up. I knew I wasn't going to kill the squad. I knew I wasn't going to do any damage to the squad. I just need to tie it up.
Yeah.
I really would have liked to have killed the reanimator, but, sometimes things are what they are. No big deal. This squad was wiped. I did get to consolidate my Blade Guard veterans back behind the cover, so he's not going to have an easy time of shooting me. That doesn't mean he can't shoot me. It's just not going to be an easy time of shooting me.
Yeah.
2 very different things. These races are now tied up here, which means I will basically guaranteed to get max primary next turn. So I think I'm in a good position. We're going to see how the Necrons are about to hit back. My secondaries, what did I have? I forgot.
Defend and extend.
I defend and extend. So extend is done, scored. I'm going to hold on to defend because I think I'll probably score it. And we'll be back with Eddie's turn number 3. Mr. Eddie has drawn the Ass Innate, Yun, and defend Stronghold.
Kept ass.
Well, he kept the ass, right? That's fair. All right, so basically where he is, he's in a position where I'm probably not going to kill much of anything else this game. Maybe I can get one more, I don't know.
Yeah.
But the key is, will he be able to push out? Because he's going to get 5 on primary again here.
Yes.
So he's definitely going to, he auto-passed this thing. I assume he's going to fall back, kill this with the king. He's going to get his 3 bonus secondary points with his hex mark. He moved about here to get outside of 18 inches of the rest of my army. I thought you would be moving the king up so that you could kill him. And then string these to get for the...
That's the funny thing.
I know you can charge from that, but...
No. You can string them out.
Yeah?
So I am within 12 of Mephiston with both Miniers.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought you were going to charge. Forgive me.
No.
Okay, all right, cool. So he's not going to
Because-
charge there.
If I would have moved him over here, because my plan is to stay in combat with him.
I'll try to kill with the little shots.
Kill with
Big
the little shots, kill with the big shots.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And then...
Then why did you auto-pass the battle shock?
Because I didn't want to roll it.
All right, just roll the fucking dice, because that's retarded, and take your CP back.
Yeah, he's fine.
All right, he's fine. Yeah. That was dumb, Eddie. Game's board state restored. And so he's going to try to kill Mephiston. He's going to try to kill Dante.
Yep.
And we're going to see how it goes. So basically, shooting phase, if you want to go ahead and do this, I guess.
Let's do the two.
Menhirs.
And the other thing I did
Yeah.
was move the command
Oh,
box,
right.
so he's within 6 of the Wraiths, the Reanimator, and the Cape.
Sure, makes sense.
Okay, so on 2s.
Yep. Both hit.
His toughness of
It's 2s.
2s. 2 on your involve, please.
Both failed. That's
6 flat each.
so you're probably gonna kill me. 6 dice. I take 3.
Yep.
And he's dead. All right, and he died. So assassination is gone. And we'll go into this shooting.
Then we go the fun stuff.
GDA into homeboy. So -1/+1 because he stayed still.
Yep.
So 3s.
And ignore modifiers.
Yeah. Oh well, fair play. 2 shots.
That I'm gonna reroll
Coward.
because I can.
All right, 5 shots.
Shots.
That's fair. 3s.
On 2s.
No, 3s.
Ignore modifiers.
Ow. All right, and then 3s. He's fine.
Yeah. It's cocked.
All right, so I'll take 4 damage.
Yep.
And then little shots into the little boys.
Yes. This time 20. 3s. 6s are lethal.
Oh, jeez. I'm just going to have you roll the dice for me here.
Yeah.
And then T4, strength 4? So 4. You can just roll those for me. 4 bomber saves.
4 bombers. That one's cocked. So 1, the guy on the wound is dead.
2, and 1 guy takes a wound. 1 guy lives on 1 wound. Oh, no, they're all dead.
Nope,
Cool.
they are dead.
No, the 3 doesn't wound me.
No, the 3 was...
The 3 are bomber saves.
yeah, the 3.
Yeah, so 1 guy lives on 1 wound.
Yep. Okay.
Shockingly, it'll be the Power Fist guy. So dead. Power Fist guy survives. Shocking. Like Sean Connery.
Then we have some small
Oh, sorry.
shots.
I also had to spend my 1 to bring in Sanguinar because otherwise I'd be cheating.
Yep.
So homeboy is gonna be like a, I don't know. Here. There. You can't shoot him anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure he's outside 12. I'll fix that later. It doesn't matter.
Then we have some pop shots from the Wraiths.
Pop shots.
Guys. That's 18.
We'll be back after the entire fight phase. He's not charging anywhere. Okay, so end of the battle round. He actually shot the Sanguinary Guard to death, which is cool. And then he tank shot Dante to death with this guy. Over here, my boy is a legend, and since he's within 18 of this Hexmark, Eddie will not score the 3 bonus points. So my army is quickly dwindling, but I've got a huge lead now on points. So we'll see if I can maintain it. We're going to go into my turn. I'm just going to go and draw my cards live. I will score the 3 on Defense Stronghold.
Yep.
So going into my turn, I am going to draw an Area Denial. And I'm going to draw a Cola Horde, which I can't score. Which is going to turn into a Behind Enemy Lines, which is very doable. So we'll see. I'm guaranteed a 15 on primary this turn, which is looking good for the home team. Eddie will absolutely get another Challenger card. And you want to just draw your Challenger card while we're here? It's going to be the Burst of Speed. Burst of Speed. Basically, you get a D6 inches at the end of the shooting phase. And then the Challenger secondary is models in 2 or more units from your army made 1 or more attacks against the same enemy model. Okay, so basically 3 points. So with that, we're going to go on into battle round 4. I will go back up to 1 CP, and we'll see what we can do. All right, so looking at the board here, I have my Bring It Down and Area Denial. These guys just shifted here. They're getting me Area Denial. I got 15 on primary. Homeboy just shifted backwards, so that he can't really interact with them. Blade Guard vets walk up. Sanguinor walks up. I have 1 CP, so the goal is for the Sanguinor to charge, take out the Technomancer, and then the Blade Guard vets charge into the race. Handle that. I'm obviously not shooting anything there. I don't need any reactive moves. This Ball Predator is going to do his best to try to deal some damage to the CCB unit. Maybe he'll do a reactive move off of that. Homeboy's walking up. He's going to shoot and charge this one. My guy failed his Battle Shock, but it doesn't matter. He's just basically turning off Overwatches. This guy moved up. He's going to try to flame this guy as well. So we're going to get this one well and truly dead now. And that's basically what we're going to do. So shooting phase is very, very minimal. I'll just go ahead and shoot my 1 plasma pistol. Not overcharging. Okay, I missed. I'll go and shoot this guy. All right, both missed and crack missiles. 1 hit. 1 wound. AP2, so you're good. I do have a Storm Bolter. I'm going to shoot my twin Storm Bolter. 4s. 1 hit. Fail. Reroll for twin late. No wounds. Then I got this guy. He's going to shoot everything. So he has no hunter killer because he shot it last turn. Ballstorm. Oh, big 9. So I'm winning on 5s. It's going to be 3.
AP.
2. Damage 2.
Saved all of them?
I hate you. All right, that's going to be 8 shots with the heavy flamers as well. And these will also be on 5s. That was better. That's going to be 5 that time. AP 1, damage 2, damage 1. And then a Storm Vulture.
Save 2 of them, damage
1. Then Storm Bolter hits 4 times, wounds 0 times. Okay, so that's all the shooting over here. I'm not doing any shooting here. Oh, I guess, yeah, I'll shoot the CCV.
Yep.
So, Ballstorm. It's going to be 6 shots. I assume your toughness is more than 6.
Yes, so you're...
So 5.
Yeah.
Just 1. AP 2, damage 2.
So 4 up.
Yep. 2 damage. 4 shots with my heavy flamer. I assume you're not T10. No wounds.
T8.
Cool. And then Storm Bolter. Alright. No wounds. Cool. And with that, I believe that's all shooting. So then we'll charge. I'm going to charge Sanguinor into the Wraith. Oh, look at that. He made it. And then I'll charge the Blade Guard Vets. They made it. Alright, so we'll move things in. This guy's going to push in like this as well. And we'll be back. And so basically this turn went really, really well. The Sanguinor came in. He actually murked the Technomancer. And then the Blade Guard picked up most of the Wraith Squad. Now, he didn't do any damage on the swing back, really. But he's about to reanimate with CCB. So, and then he'll reanimate twice in his turn with the...
3 AP nothing.
Just roll 2. And then basically he's just going to get most of the Wraith Squad back. But the Technomancer's gone, which is all I really needed. So now I think I've got him pressured enough that basically that's going to be it. We'll draw the cards, though. We'll see what we can score. I did kill the DDA. It blew up and killed the guy with Power Fist. And... dealt some damage that's about to be healed on the king. So we'll draw cards for Eddie, and then we'll see what we can remain with, and we'll be back. Okay, so Eddie's turn was pretty quick. He drew Establish, and he drew Secure. So basically what he did is he spent a CP to move through walls with his Catacomb Command Barge. He's getting a small Establish there. He moved the Silent King over this direction, charged my Ballistus to score his 2 points in Secure No Man's Land. We haven't fought over here, but I am going to obviously pop my once per game Fight First ability. And that is going to net him 4 victory points for this turn. Going into my last turn, I'll probably get 15, and we'll draw the cards and wrap up. But I still got to do my attacks over here, and we'll see what we got. Okay, so our last turn was pretty dang quick. Basically what happened is I drew a Marked for Death and a Display of Might, which basically max guaranteed me 5 on Marked for Death, and I got 4 on Display of Might. Ended up murdering the Wraith Blob, and then in Eddie's turn, he drew a Area Denial, and what was the other one?
Marked for Death.
Marked for Death. So I just marked things he can't kill. So he marked the Sanguinor, because in the new chapter approved, you get to choose a mark for yourself. So he gets 2 points of killing Sanguinor. He's going to end up with 5 on primary from the Hex mark here. He charged with the king in here. He's going to murder them, and then he'll consolidate on, so he'll get 5 on here.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, he'll get 5 for primary, and he's going to get 2 on Area Denial, because I won't be within 3, but I do have a unit that's still within 6. And what's that going to have the final at?
That would be 4, 4, and 3. No,
Math,
2,
math,
2,
math.
So 4 and 3 plus 10 is 17.
17?
Would be like 60 to 90 something.
Blood Angel's victory. I think Star Shatter really, really likes these Wraith Blobs now. I'm still of the opinion that the Lich Guard Blob is a real choice for the guy with the reroll ones.
It dies too quickly. You don't...
Kind of.
No, the thing is with the Lich Guard Blob,
Yeah.
you can't attach Attack Demancer to them. So you miss the 5-up Fear No Pain.
Totally
You
true,
only
totally true.
Rely on the 4-up Inf.
With a -1 to be wounded.
Yes.
So, I don't know, man. I think there's value. I wonder if you could get it where you had 2 Wraiths and that Lich Guard Blob. I really wonder if you could make that work. I'm curious about that. But with that, let's go ahead and close this off. Thank you guys for watching. This was awesome. Appreciate you. Eddie, you're amazing. And then we'll strategize. We'll see if we can do something about this.
Yeah.